Car racers, this is the rider brief for the Shimano GP Blores Hill. That's right, the first time Shimano GP has been to Victoria, and we can't wait to put these on for you. We'd like to thank Gippsland Mountain Bike Club for all the work they've done. The tracks are sweet. And also Wellington Shire Council, who've done an amazing job in the background just to bring us here, and thank you very much for your support. We really appreciate it. We can't run these things without the support of people like you. All right, let's get on to it. Run through a few details of how the day's going to go, run through a few amenities that are about to be out here, and we'll have a quick chat about how racing's going to run. All right, let's start with the easy part. Blores Hill, the map is on our website. Follow that, get here. Tinamba Glemadgy Road, the turn off to the car park will be off there. We'll have a car parking map for you set up, released in the rider brief or later today. Basically, there's one section that'll be four-wheel drives only. There's one section for two-wheel drives, and then overflow car parking is across Weir Road. It's about 400 metres away. It's an easy. That's the easy part. As soon as you get here, come see Jo. She's at Red Jo. Registrations and entries are still open. They're going to be open right up until 9 o'clock on Saturday. So, if you haven't registered yet, get in, get on it. If you're thinking about registering and you're not sure, I'll tell you now, these are the best tracks you'll ever ride. This is a great gateway to racing, and if you haven't put on a plate for a few years, it's a great entry back into racing. These tracks are really rewarding. You will have a ton of fun, and they're easy, so yeah. All right, how the day's going to go. At about 8:45, the Mayor of the Wellington Council will be coming out and saying hello. And then at 9 o'clock, the gun will go. Mass start. We're still working on the finer details of the start loop, but we'll try and get you sorted. It's self-seated on the start line. We'll try and get you sorted along enough fire road to sort yourselves out before you go into single track. Still working on the finer details there, but they will be sweet. Then race for 4 hours or 6 hours. Timing is live, so you'll be able to track where you're at in the race, who's in front of you, who's behind you, how many laps you need to do. You get as many laps as you can do in your 4 hours window, and the person who does the most laps obviously wins, or the fastest person to do the same number of laps. Very easy concept. It's a very easy race, and you guys will love it. Nice and social out on track. Obviously there'll be fast riders overtaking slow riders, and all you need to do here, all of the tracks pretty much have passing right near them. So all you need to do is, if you're a slow rider about to be overtaken, is pull over and warn the rider which side they're to go on. So if you're pulling over to the left, just say, pass me on the right, or I'm pulling over to the left, and communicate. And if you're passing a slower rider, make sure you say thanks. A bit of an emergency, a bit of the formats, if you come across an injured rider, please stop with that injured rider. Let the next person who comes past you know to get help. There'll be marshals around on bikes. There'll be marshals at strategic places around the course. Let one of those marshals know. Meanwhile, the person who first was at the scene, they stop and stay with the injured rider. Hopefully everything's all right. We'll deploy first aid as fast as we can. If your race is impacted by you stopping, you will be credited and basically hold your place for the time that you are off your bike. Anyway, my mobile number is on the bottom of every number plate, so if somebody's got a mobile phone, call me. I'll deploy first aid straight away. And don't panic, we've got the best first aiders in the business working with us, so it should be all good. Presentations at the end of the race, we'll get the presentations underway as soon as we can. Understand that people have to have started their last lap by 1 o'clock, which doesn't mean they'll have finished their last lap by 1 o'clock. So we suspect it'll be around about 1:45 to 2 o'clock would be the presentation for that 4-hour race, and around about 3:45 to 4 o'clock for the 6-hour race. Okay. There's no, okay, so the amenities out here, we've got toilets obviously, we've got first aid obviously. What we don't have is a food van or a coffee van. Unfortunately, they pulled out at the last minute and we haven't been able to find a replacement. So the club's come on board. The club will be doing a barbecue with our help, and so there'll be burgers and drinks, $10 deal, burger and a drink. Simple, bring your cash, and the burgers are really good. Local butcher's been helped us out there, so that'll be great. I think that's about all. Have you...
Course marking.
Hey?
The course marking.
Oh yeah, there's the course marking. Yellow arrows, white and blue Shimano bunting. Obviously there's crosses to places you don't go. There'll be some double downs for warnings, that sort of stuff. So it'd be really easy. You can't get lost here. It's a fantastic park. I think that's all. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thank you, Wellington Shire Council. Really appreciate work. Thank you, Gippsland Mountain Bike Club. Get onto the website and see all the rest of the details, and we can't wait to see you Saturday.